Hi everybody, this is your daily tarot reading for June 25th. And yes, I know these are oracle cards, but for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to keep calling these tarot readings. So one thing I would like to say to you guys before I get started is that this is the second time I'm recording this video. The first time I recorded this video, the emotions were rather overwhelming and I had to stop the video. So what I did was I kept the same cards, and I am going to reshoot the video giving you the same message, just without so much emotion. Okay, that way I feel confident that somebody is supposed to be receiving this message, and that way whoever it is intended for will still receive this message. Again, I had even considered reshuffling and doing another draw, but I think it was a pretty deep message and one that somebody, if not many buddies, need to hear. Okay, so for those of you that are new to my channel, I read one card at a time and then I read them all together. So the first card we have, and this is from Stephen Farmer's Earth Magic Oracle deck. So the first one we have is Winter Solstice, and I thought this was pretty funny. First, because we just went through the summer solstice, and that's not the card that we got. So it's very interesting, and the fact that it came out in the weekly tarot card reading. So this card is about taking a moment to pause and reflect on your past, right? Now, this could mean, we're at the halfway point of the year, right? June 21st was the summer solstice. So now we're on like the back end of the hill. Now we're going back down towards winter. In that, the days are now going to be little by little getting shorter and shorter. It's hard to imagine that January 1st, 6 months ago, was just, right around the corner. So what this is saying is, like, take some time to reflect. Like, maybe there were commitments that you made, resolutions, if you will. Take a moment and see how those commitments are faring, especially the ones that you really just made to yourself. And then, maybe even look a little bit further back to a year ago during our last winter solstice, which I believe is December 21st, the first day of winter. What was going on in your life? What was happening? Look how far you've come. Look how far you've changed and you've grown. And appreciate that. Appreciate that you've grown. And sort of like pat yourself on the back, have some, what is the word? I guess really like appreciate yourself. Have some gratitude. Gratitude's not really the right word, but kind of embrace how far you've come, if that makes sense. Okay. The next card we have is Childhood and Innocence. So, as part of that reflection, take some time and reflect on perhaps the children in your life. Reflect on your own childhood and to times when things were much more simple, when you were much more of an innocent, right? See how things have changed, and that could be part of what we need to reflect on today in January 25th. Nurturing. This is our third card for the daily draw. Gaia, Mother Earth. Nurture that inner child, right? Nurture the children in your life. Take some time out to, like I said, appreciate how far you've come and take stock of the very hard work that you've been doing. Take a moment and nurture yourself as as a mother would a child or a father would a child, and love yourself. This is the part of the reading that I'm going to repeat from yesterday because I feel putting it all together, I feel like there's a very important message here, and I'm going to keep it together this time. So the very strong message that was coming in earlier regarding these cards is, I feel like there's somebody here watching this video, several people, in fact, many. If in your childhood, as a young one, as a teenager, you were the victim of some sort of abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, you feel as if you lost a part of your innocence, right? That a part of you was taken, stolen. Well, what the message was coming through was to nurture that lost little boy or that lost little girl from years ago, right? If you're familiar with Reiki or energy healing, you understand that time is not how we perceive it, right? It's not linear. By sending healing energy and love to that little boy or that little girl that was hurt years ago, you will be sending healing energy to a part of you that can still be healed. Another way to help with the healing process is, believe it or not, to nurture and love another child. Taking care of a little boy or a little girl now, be it a nephew or a niece, a child, a friend's child, a godchild, being a foster parent, but by nurturing their own childhood of that child, by seeing their vulnerabilities, by taking care of them, you will, in essence, and likely without any real conscious knowing, you will be healing a part of your past that possibly you didn't think could be healed, or maybe you even thought didn't need healing. Now, we are in the swing of Cancer season, right? And that is all about nurturing. It is about the family and your home, you. I'm pretty sure that involves children. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So, after having this super new moon in Cancer on June 24th, we are being offered the opportunity for new beginnings, right? New beginnings that can start with nurturing. I'm not going to go too much more in depth because I don't want to get emotional again. And I feel that if you know what I'm talking about, if you've experienced this and you're watching this video, then I don't really need to go into any more detail. I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, very deep. Just all of us can do with a little bit of self-love, right? No matter what your past. Love yourself and know that you are worthy of love. Reclaim your innocence by releasing any shame. Okay, that's it. God bless you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.